All right, we're doing Raging Loop now. Raging Loop. So, let's just... Uh-huh. Bow. I have no idea what I've done. No, not, I bid you welcome to the world of this visual novel, Raging Loop. I'm nobody special, honestly. Just consider me part of the interface. She's Rikako. You're most likely playing this game for the first time, and I am here to explain a few things about it. This work is quite strange, you see. It's recommended that the uninitiated take the time to read everything here. Well, it's not... the four videos and sharing sections. Okay. Okay, and if you read to the end... What? We truly live in a harsh society. How very sad. Very sad. Where do we begin? I guess we gotta read the whole thing. Alright, we're just gonna skip this. Oh, I know how visual novels work. Sorry, ma'am. I'm ignoring you. Okay, it's tailor-made. It's a work of fiction. I thought that was a real thing. This really happened. Are you telling me I was wrong? Special functions. Alright, what are the special functions? Turn this down a little bit. Alright. Oh, it vanished. What are the functions? Hard to follow. Okay. There's no need to worry. We have a function called the scenario chart. I know how flowcharts work. Alright. And that's not all. Using the chart allows you to move to any chapter you've already been. So when I use the flowchart, they'll explain the flowchart again. Keys. But I know how keys work. So All right, so what she's saying is there are these things called keys, otherwise known as flags. And in the game's code, they are persistent variables, meaning if you delete this game off your computer but re-download it, they will still remain because of Steam Cloud Storage. No, it just means if you start a new game completely, you have to fully delete all of the save data to get rid of keys. Standard functions.
独特な機能に加え、レイジングループにはノベルゲームとして基本的な機能が一通り揃っています。テキストウィンドウを隠す、バックログ、ロード、セーブ、既読文章のスキップ、次の選択肢までスキップ。
Yep.
セーブはだいたい普通の仕組みです。オートセーブ機能もあるにはありますが、新しいチャプターに入るたびにセーブするだけなので頻繁にはセーブされません。霧のいいところまで読むか、シナリオチャートをご利用いただくか、手動セーブを活用してくださいね。
Okay.
次にオプション設定について。
Options. Good.
メニューから開けるオプション設定からは音量調整やテキスト表示スピード調整など様々な設定が可能です。ただ全部説明すると皆様がお眠になってしまわれるので、あとは他の説明書きや誰かさんの追加説明をお読みください。
Or listen to a certain someone's explanations. Your explanations, probably. Why was there a sheep on my screen? All right. This is the one that's relevant to me. Sush, I'm scared.
レイジングループはノベルゲーム。物語や展開やオチはとても
Story, events, and conclusions are very important, yep. Understand that.
それらすべてを配信されてしまいますととても困ってしまいます。
Very sad.
サメザメサメザメかといってお楽しみは大勢で分け合いたいもの、それは重々承知しております。というわけで私どもは動画配信していただける範囲。
How far? Okay.
ちなみにその範囲は最初のメインルート丸ごと1本プラスアルファ。具体的にはシナリオチャート上の4潜入の9入村方法はで選択肢が出るまでが配信可能です。相当な長さがございますので配信のネタにしばらく困ることはないと保証いたします。むしろ全文読み上げる派の配信主様は喉が潰れないか心配です。
Okay.
ゆったりお楽しみくださいね。
At 4 infiltration Q entering the village. What year did Raging Loop come out? Let's go to the store page. I mean, the game is like 8 years old at this point. It came out in August of 2017. I mean, she's being very sincere with us and everything, but really, the game is 7-8 years old. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna listen to this. I'm sorry, but like, I've seen full upload playthroughs existing, probably. Like, I could probably look them up right now.
お知らせ機能をぜひともご利用くださいませ。この後現れる選択肢でお知らせ機能をオンにしていただいた場合、
Okay, let's go to the options. Hmm.
動画配信終了のタイミングで突然謎の羊が出現。ここまでよとお知らせいたします。
He says end of the line, huh?
そこで収録はお開きとしていただき、あとは考察やら議論やらをお楽しみいただければ幸いの極みでございます。
Just start yelling at chat.
オフの状態ですよ。
We're gonna turn it on.
はい、オンにいたしました。
We're gonna turn it on.
また切り替えたいと。
I do.
導入のここに来てくださいね。
All right. Well, I'm good. Let's go to the main story. So I've read all of them. What do I get for it?
とても長くなってしまいました。
Okay.
ここまでお読みいただき誠にありがとう存じます。
All right. I've been debating this for a little bit. But I think just to be good, I'm going to send these out. No, I can't. Never mind.
それではいよいよ物語の始まりです。
All right. Let's begin the story.
限りなく濃い霧と血煙の向こう、繰り返される絶望と悲嘆の果て、人狼村の真実をどうかペコリ。
Peccari? Hey! Wait a second. No, where's my CG? Where's my CG? I was promised. What was it? Can I replay the voice line? I can. All right. Now, see, they thought ahead. They thought ahead. All right. They promised a 6 weeks CG, and nope. They made it so the log doesn't go that far up, so you can't redeem. You can't call them out on it. It's not in the logs, so it doesn't exist. I closed in on the side of the road and killed the engine. It was steeper than I thought. My bike was on the verge of giving out, so I pushed down and deployed the kickstand. Well, I'm lost. Maybe taking a ride down an unknown road with no stat nav was a bad idea. I just followed the roads, so I figured I wouldn't get lost, but now I was in some deep shit. No cool. I'm pretty sure I have failed an ending somewhere. There's probably like some secret like pixel I have to click on specifically. Anyways. Pulled out a map. Oh, really quickly. Yeah, there we go. So, let me close this and come back. I have like this glow on me. Yeah, there we go. All right. What am I supposed to say currently? Oh yeah, subscribe to the Twitch channel and you get a 1 next to your name for being a founder. Oh, forget the memories. Oops. There we go. Sorry, my screen's got jumbled messes all over it. I'm trying to get rid of the distraction so I can just play the game, especially because it's a visual novel. After all, I'd gone on this trip to forget.
もうやめやめ目の前の現実を直視
I gotta focus on what's happening now.
人生はシンプルつまりこの道のごとく真っ暗で道案内もなく進むか返すか考えることはそれだけ
それだけ. Life is simple. It's just like the road. It's dark. There aren't any guides. But that means all you gotta think about is whether you go forward or back. Going back wasn't an option in this case, so I'd just move forward. Still, I wanted to know where I was at least, so I looked down at my map. It was all Greek to me. Last time I'd seen a sign, it was still light out. That meant I'd gotten lost. Sure, it was my own fault for guessing which intersections I'd been passing through, and it had taken me hours to conclude I was lost. It's crazy to think that just 2 hours of aimless driving almost got me completely surrounded by mountains. They extended as far as the eye could see. If you flipped the scenery upside down and shook it, it's unlikely even a shred of civilization would tumble out of it. Besides the asphalt below, my sweet ride, and the lamppost above, the first one in a while, mind you. There was nothing man-made here. The pocket map I had just wasn't detailed enough for me to figure out where I was.
進むか
Guess I'll just keep driving. Two hours later, I deeply regretted ever thinking that. Basically, camping wasn't an option. This mountain road had no side to camp on. A dump truck I'd passed barely even fit on it. I'd also had close encounters with forest animals. I'd already seen 2 boars and 3 deer in those 2 hours alone. Oh my gosh. Have y'all seen like videos of farmers having to defend themselves from wild boars? It's insane because those things, I live around where some of them live. Those things are huge. You'll see them near trees and stuff. They like to hide. But you have people that are like, I can't believe you'd shoot those things. And then you get close to them and it's like, what? Why wouldn't you shoot it? All right, this thing is a wild animal that literally wants to kill you. So So, we're gonna start a prediction. Will this character All right, we're going to start a prediction. All right, you have a minute to guess. Will the biker die? All right, that's what we're going to guess. I can't even predict my own thing. I guess they'd call it rigged. Well, anyways, I felt like I could smell my fear. Did I miss anything? One of the deer had run parallel to my bike while intently staring at me. I had no idea what to think of that. I'd felt like it could smell my fear, and I did it to. I felt like it could smell my fear and did it just to make it worse. How dare the thing do that to a human? We're the kings of this planet, goddammit. I'd have to remember to eat some venison once I got back to civilization. Anyway, camping out here was a bad idea. I'd end up as roadkill or animal food. Yet, I didn't back out. Why? I'm pretty warped. I'm a pretty warped sort of guy, and I wouldn't pretend otherwise. That was actually the reason my once comfortable relationship had gone awry, and why I'd gone up on this stupid trip. Still, despite acknowledging that I chose to keep moving forward, it wasn't like I'd find a place to stay if I went back. I was actually starting to think that this experience might make a good conversation piece sometime down the road. It was getting really late at this point. Where would these roads take me anyways? I'd probably end up somewhere disappointing. Soon enough, the road became flat. I was out of the mountain pass. The forest remained abundant, so I didn't see much. Even still, the streetlights and signs were enough to make me feel like I was nearing civilization. Was street lights the right expressions for lights in the forest? I have to look it up. As the road grew less rugged, I realized just how exhausted I was. All this bike handling had left my hands feeling really sore. I really needed to rest. Suddenly, I saw something unexpected. Powerful, colorful, artificial lights. Konbini. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was right next to an intersection between the road I was on and another even thinner road that probably couldn't even support a car. The sea of trees ended up giving room for the majestic child of our consumerist society. Oh my god, Sush, where are you? Sush, what is this? What is this? You told me to play the game, and now we're talking about consumerism. Alright, what is this? I need an explanation. Lolcowizing? Oh my god, you're right. It probably is lolcowizing. Oh my god. They're lolcowing. They're gonna end up on Kiwi farms eventually. Okay, I got yogurt soju. It's surprisingly good. I was not expecting yogurt soju to taste that good. That was an exaggeration. Apparently, even a big even a convenience store was a big deal for someone who had just stepped out of the wild. It was called Fresh Make. Hmm. But look, it says right here, Combini. I've seen several of them a few times during the day. It was probably a local thing. The building didn't look all that old. At least the parking lot looked a lot smoother compared to the roads. This is a pretty weird place to build something like that, though. Was like close to a settlement, or did they actually make a profit off of lost travelers? I just asked that or something. A local shopkeeper was bound to know what was around these parts. Not to mention, I could really go for a beer right now. Ding dong ding. Ah, it's too bright. The store is too bright. Oh man. Um, it looked like a normal convenience store. Imagine he goes into this convenience store and it's as big as a freaking Buc-ee's. I went to a Buc-ee's yesterday. I told Sushin Elo about it. It was insane. They sold me a cinnamon roll the size of my head, and I have a really big head. All right. I ate the whole thing. I felt disgusting afterwards. Whoa. Ew. Ew. She's got dreads. Ew. Dreads are like a red flag, man. They're so gross, bro. uh, they're nasty. Yeah, but it's like no one in food service should have dreads. That's just disgusting. No, no, no. It's not even that it's an entire caterpillar. If like a dread hair falls out, it's the crustiest shit ever. It's so fucking gross. Oh man. The worker at the counter was so mean looking. It was scary. All right, I won't say anything gross about blueberries. I'm showing restraint for chat. I don't know why the window keeps disappearing. I just click something slightly off and then it goes away. And then I'm like, how do I fix that? And then it just goes away again. She was so imposing. I would not have doubted if someone had told me she was in charge of a ladies' army corps. Yes, there. Was that supposed to be a greeting? It was so cold, it gave me chills. This store is shadier than it looked. I was about to be stupidly overcharged. It's well, no, never mind. I've seen prices at Japanese konbini. Yeah, they're not like insane overpriced there. But in America, when you go to the convenience store, you know you're getting ripped off some way, somehow. Though my local convenience store has a good deal going on. There's a brewery I like called Voodoo Ranger. I haven't even made it to the village yet. Yep. I haven't even made it to the village yet. They're gonna take advantage of me for being lost by beating me out of money. Shit, that was scary. Oh man. Clearly, the Wonderland had only just begun. What does that even mean? Elo knows about Voodoo Ranger. That's good. But yeah, they sell the big cans of Voodoo Ranger for $2.99. The actual retail price is $2.50. So considering I have to drive an hour to get to a retailer that sells it at the actual price, $2.99 is not bad. Because most of the other stuff they sell there, it's like $5 a can. There's the big cans, but $5, like, whoa. I braced myself, but she just looked down at the magazine in her hands. Ah, she's just a slacker. Slightly disappointed, I walked around the store. It was about what you'd expect. There's a small shelf, sweets that came with toys, cup ramen shelf, dried food, a fridge, a freezer. It all looked normal. It's all a little gross. Like just no one had actually cleaned it in 20 years. But other than that, you know, it was normal. It was so late, the daily dish and packed lunch section was completely empty. The only thing special about this place was a section of unpacked vegetables you'd expect to see at a greengrocer's. Maybe all rural convenience stores were like this. Well, they sell bananas. Some of them sell apples. So, I mean, that's not too crazy. I was slightly surprised that there weren't any local fine foods or anything. So, all in all, it was an unremarkable store. If you ignored the clerk anyways. You know, there's a convenience store near me. They sell, like, T-bone and ribeye steaks for a decent price. And they're good steaks, too. That's the crazy part. I took a drink and brought it to the register. She really was the highlight of this place. She's smoking while serving. We're in the Waffle House of konbinis, you know? It's wild. You're actually buying? Yeah, I'm actually buying. I'm your god. I'm the fucking customer right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, she's dealing with that guy that did the pickle brick thing in a real life McDonald's. That's who we are right now. We're the guy jumping on the counter like, pickle brick. Oh god. She wants to murder us.